President Uhuru Kenyatta's allies in the ruling party are marshalling efforts to salvage their sinking ship. This follows a growing consensus, even among elected leaders allied to the party leader, as well as some party officials, that Jubilee is on its deathbed and required urgent action to salvage its popularity with only 14 months to the 2022 general election. The party's Deputy Secretary General Joshua Kutuny was appointed to the position recently to replace Soy Member of Parliament Caleb Kositany, acknowledged the lack of substantive structures like regional offices and parties' failures to replace officials who were removed from their positions following the purge, and the perceived allies of the DP is to blame for the dwindling fortunes. Kutuny said, and I quote, "The problem that we have been having is that some of the people left the party, particularly members of parliament. We have not replaced them. We have so many people who want to propagate the agenda of the party and give it a new face, but the party has not provided the opportunity." End of quote. The Deputy SG now says the issues are being addressed at various levels within the party's hierarchy, noting that the ruling party will be rebranding, doing away with the logo of the party, and are also considering if they will change the party's slogan.
The fact that we should be able to engage more young people in the party at the leadership level is very, very important, because that's one of the passions of this president.
On his part, the party's Secretary General Raphael Tuju was also being accused, together with the Jubilee Vice Chair David Muradhi, of running down the party. Had this to say:
Discipline does not fall under the Secretary General's office. Actually, it rightfully falls, according to our Constitution, at the office of the Chairman. And that's why you hear either the Chairman or the Vice Chairman talking more about discipline than any other issue. My unfortunate position is that whatever is decided at that level, then it is me as the spokesperson for the party who has to speak it.
Nyeri Town Member of Parliament Ngunjiri Wambugu, while admitting that Jubilee had suffered and it's down on its knees, maintained that it will roar back to life. Ngunjiri said, and I quote, "The losses that Jubilee might have suffered in the recent days are a wake-up call for us. And we have woken up. This will become very clear in another month or so." End of quote. But Caleb Kositany, the former Deputy Secretary General and a key ally of Deputy President, who lost his position to the party leadership after he was kicked out of whoever poured cold water on the planned rejuvenation of the party.
Revamping the party maybe they will have to rename it and put in new officials, elect new officials and all. But I don't think there's a future for Jubilee, because even if they change the name, the monkeys are still the same. It's just maybe different trees. Jubilee's death was very quick. It was not even slow, it was very quick. They just engaged a self-destruction mode, and that is where we are now. Jubilee can't even win.
Kositany attributed the falling of Jubilee Party to mismanagement of affairs of the ruling party by political brokers.
When we formed Jubilee, we promised members who had joined Jubilee at that time that immediately after elections in 2017, we were going to hold grassroots elections so that the party is owned by the people. That has never happened up to now, that Jubilee is dead. But Jubilee started failing because those in the party who we worked with in the party got drunk with power. They got drunk with the corruption money. They were overwhelmed and blinded by supremacy, battles of who is greater between the president and the deputy president.
Political analysts, however, maintain that Jubilee's problems have been compounded by lack of regional offices and officials to help it gather political intelligence and also sustain grassroots activities as a way of keeping its popularity intact. Already the party is grappling with massive exodus of some of the elected leaders allied to the DP, to the newly rebranded United Democratic Alliance, which has been fielding candidates in various elections. All eyes are now on the upcoming Kiambaa mini poll, where the UDA party will be contesting against the Jubilee candidate Angela Cherur, K24 Evening Edition.